going on, guys? We are back again. Yeah, we're gonna be doing tech node number 2 now, and if you guys need to know my character setup and my lineup here, please check the link in the description for the node number 1 on the techs, and basically go over the my T4s and my levels, and I think pretty much everybody's up to snuff, other than I think just Shuri. She was the latest one to my addition here to my lineup. I had Nebula in place, but I found that Shuri was just more consistent with the heals, with the deflects, because she is a raid-based character. So it worked out. It worked out that way, having her on the lineup versus Nebula. Nebula is kind of useless on her own without the Infinity Watch crew. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes. But anyways, this one is a little bit of a trickier one, but for sure not too bad, especially because right here we just got the energy boost from Shuri as well. That actually helps us out. What I recommend is just blasting the special right off the get-go here, so it helps. And then you can activate the ultimate there to lengthen the defense down as well. That really helps. It helps because once Captain Sam does his thing, Doctor Strange is already dead, so he can't flip any buffs on us. So that's nice. Aim for Sharon. I like to go for Sharon because she's nasty. She does the stun. She does the speed reduction. She's like a ghost built with a Black Widow. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And she can ability block. So really annoying. And then, yeah, what I recommend is going for Captain Sam. Or if you have Doom, seeing if you can disrupt Thanos first. Because I actually end up making a boo-boo here. I should have actually disrupted Thanos, but obviously Sam was already taunted, so there's no way I can get around that, and it is what it is. But as you guys can see here, we'll just kind of make do what we got here. Again, we've got Minerva and Shuri in between Doc Ock, so he can give them that extra low protection with the deflect when he's charged. So that's the nice part there. It gives them a little bit extra cushion, especially because they are a little bit more fragile. And unfortunately, putting Minerva up red at the front there, I don't know if that's the best strategy. I think maybe sometimes they attack the middle more. So flipping her with Shuri might have been the better approach. But either way, we have Doom's ultimate, so we'll give him some disruption now. Not like it matters. He's got the taunt still on him, unfortunately. So we'll just do our thing and we'll ult, so that way we can get some damage in. And yeah, for this one, I think for sure, if you can, definitely for sure, you gotta use his ultimate. I think lots of people save it, so that way they have it ready to go for the boss. Or some people take down these minor nodes, and then other people can tank down the boss. I've done a mix of both with my lane mates, but what I do recommend is, if you can, and again, the same strategy, if you guys have seen my first video with Tech Node 1, what best to do is, if you got 1 or 2 enemies left on the board, just cancel out. It costs a little extra energy, but it's better than having to spend heals. In this case, we won't need to use heals if things play out. But yeah, it's just trying to be smart. It's better to just put Doom back in here, wasting 10 energy, and make him go one-on-one with somebody, and that way it just builds his charges, his turns back up. So that way he has his ultimate and his special ready to go. I just find that it works great. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't eat up your health refreshes either. It eats up 10 of your raid energy, but you can always do that 50 cores for the extra energy, but reviving a character from death is always expensive, especially if you got more than one character. That can actually add up quite a bit. So yeah, for those of you guys that are still messing around with this Doom 2.0 normal raids, yeah, that's the strategy that I'd recommend. It's not the, I don't know if I would say it's the smartest strategy, but what I will say is it works. It works, and it'll save you your health refreshes. So you got about 4 characters now. So that's kind of where you want to start figuring out who do you think will sustain the longest. So somebody that doesn't have a lot of damage. So you can basically, what I recommend is keeping Nick Fury or Rescue alive, because they're not really the most heaviest DPS characters. And in that case, if you're not confident, I'd say take down Gamora first, because she's annoying. She does a lot of damage, so we'll take her down, and then yeah, right here I think is where I would cancel out right now. So that way you can just one-on-one with Doom and Rescue, and then you can basically build his charges back up here. So as you guys can see here, we can kind of stall a little bit since Minerva and Shuri are really weak, but you guys can see here that I'm pretty much going to start the next fight with the ultimate ready to go, and that's kind of what you want. You want to go into the boss node with pretty much everything. So there you guys have it. So that's the no 2-1 shot. Pretty straightforward. I know we don't have a tech raid team yet, but these guys get the job done just fine. So I'm super glad about that. Unfortunately, my lane mate Slatorius, he's a killer lane mate to have, and yes, yeah, we're gonna have to just jump in here. We can finish these guys off here for him. Like I said, it's just whoever gets to the boss first. But you know, we do have the ultimates ready, and that's not a bad thing. In this particular case, because we do have the Mystic nodes left after this one, Doom will be ready to go and to go, you know, at 100%, especially because he has his ultimate ready to go. So not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all. And yeah, I mean, here you guys can see that we can pretty much just auto here at this point and take down the boss. But yes, save your like I said, sometimes it's better to sacrifice your raid attacks and cancel ult, and that way you can just bring Doom back in and one-on-one. Polaris is another good one to go one-on-one with Doom as well. When I'm doing these boss fights, I usually actually, if I get down to Polaris and Doom, I'll just cancel out and bring Doom back, and he can usually get a couple jabs in terms of turns. That way he can come back with, you know, either he's one turn away from his ultimate, or he's got his ultimate already to go for the Mystic part. So there you guys have it. We're done here with the tech, and yeah, hopefully this has helped you guys out. We will catch you guys.